In this video, I'm going to give a brief overview of this bike, and then I'm going to get it out on the road and do a top speed test, and then I'll take it off-road to see how the full suspension is. Now, this is the 52-volt Bluvall SU8 electric bike. You may have seen this packaged under other brand names, but they're all the same. Now, this is an impressive bike for the price point. You get a 52-volt, 20-amp-hour battery that's mated to a 750-watt hub motor that peaks at 1,500 watts. You also get full hydraulic brakes, both front and rear. This is a full suspension. The seat is nice and padded. You get a nice big display. It is monochrome, but this M5 display is proven, and it's easy to replace when you do have problems. It's not proprietary like some of the other brands. It has the remote over here, 5 pedal assist modes. You get the big energy bar on the top. What I like with this, you get a trip setting, you get the voltage, you get the current when you're riding, a trip timer, and then back to the odometer. You get headlight and tail light. The headlight's pretty cool looking. Now the tail light has directionals, and they're only obviously in the rear. There's no directionals up front. You do get a horn, you get a half twist throttle over here, you get a 7-speed shifter. Like I said, full hydraulic brake levers. The handlebars are nice and high for a comfortable riding position. So without further ado, let's get started on that speed test. I hope you like and subscribe. Do a speed test here on this long straightaway, and then we'll check the GPS from the app, the screen on the bike, and validate that with the GoPro telemetry data. So let's get after this speed test. This is no pedaling, throttle only. All right, we're on the bike. Gonna hit the reset button on the app, and we're off. Miles an hour in 10 seconds. The GPS app says I'm doing 30. It says 32 on the screen. So on that speed run, the GPS says I got to 30.1 miles per hour. The screen said 32. I'm guessing it was somewhere between that, but we'll validate that with the GoPro telemetry data. We're gonna do one last speed test here. This one I'm gonna give it a little bit of a pedal, hit the reset button, and we're off. We'll go ahead and pedal this up. Really pedal much more after about 25. Says I'm doing 33, pedaling vigorously. You can pedal nice and easy like this. A nice comfortable riding position. On that speed run, I was able to get to 33.5 miles per hour. It says on the GPS. It said 33, 34 on the speedometer of the bike. We'll validate that with the GoPro telemetry data, but that was a lot of pedaling. So on pavement, this bike is great. It's nice and comfortable. The riding position's nice. You can see where my arms are. It's nice and elevated. handlebar position. The seat's cushy. You could slide back for taller riders if you need to pedal. Now this front fork is not the greatest, so we'll try it off-road and see how it does. But that could be easily upgraded. Yeah, I can already hear it recoiling, doing some light off-roading here. But it's manageable. I like the torque of this bike. The 52 volts definitely gives it adequate torque to pick up compared to 48 volts. You can definitely tell the difference. It's holding its own off-road. It's a little annoying, that recoil on the front fork. But the back is definitely a comfortable ride. It's manageable, just that recoil on the fork and slapping. The brakes are definitely adequate with the hydraulic. It's got plenty of stopping power. So I'll get after upgrading that fork. But it's more than capable off-road, as you can see here. Doing about 24 miles an hour. And it's humming along, no problem. I hope you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.